Summer is winding down as we get into the thick of back to school season. So let's take a moment to thank the people gearing up for a busy year. Teachers do it all. They care, comfort, referee, and yes, teach. It is rewarding work, but it's stressful and often underpaid. That can push people away from the profession and make positions hard to staff. In fact, we are in the middle of an educator shortage across the country. The U.S. Department of Education says nearly half of all public schools started last school year without a full teaching staff, and it's worse in lower income districts. That's at least 36,000 vacant positions, according to researchers at K-State. We're seeing the trend in both our states, along with efforts to shore up these shortages. Late last month, Kansas launched a new apprenticeship pilot program to get more educators into the workforce. 15 aspiring teachers are headed to classrooms across the state of Kansas, getting paid to work alongside educators while earning their bachelor's degrees.
We envision within 4 to 5 years, we would have 500 to 800 young people in this program who would not have been going to school at all, much less to become a teacher.
The plan here is to fund a full statewide program for the 2024-2025 school year. Also last month, Missouri Governor Mike Parson signed a bill into law letting retired public school staffers work full-time up to 4 years after their retirement without risking their retirement benefits. The old limit was 2 years. The law's sponsor, Republican State Senator Rusty Black of Chillicothe, tells us at this point, anything helps.
People say, well, do you think this is going to fix the problem? No, it's not going to fix the problem, but it's going to help the local schools put people in front of kids and fill important positions within that school.
Again, the new law is one of a number of measures being taken to make sure schools are staffed this year and for years to come. Here to give us a progress report ahead of the school year, please welcome back Kenny Southwick, Executive Director of the Cooperating School Districts of Greater Kansas City. Kenny, good to see you again. Your group represents, as we've talked about before, 34 districts around the area, mostly on the Missouri side, that you do work with schools in Kansas. What's the mood as we close out summer when it comes to staffing right now?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me back. I appreciate that, Cody. Always great to come down and share information about our school. So our HR people have been working feverishly over the summer to fill positions. And the good news is we're in pretty good shape. Science, special education, those are hard to fill positions. We're still working on those. We look at our what we call our classified positions, which are our paraprofessionals that work to support secretaries, bus drivers. Those are a little hard to fill right now. We're still taking applications and still filling those positions.
Feels pretty widespread across the board, just here and there, right?
Yeah, it does. And you know, we have some school districts that will open the year with somewhere between 2 and maybe 5 positions they're working on. They'll have those with substitutes, the people that are certified to be in the classroom to work with kids, and then they'll fill those throughout the year. HR never sleeps. It's a little bit like rust.
Right.
It doesn't get a rest. So.
I know, to try to stem these challenges, you guys are working on a new program right now too, right, in Kansas City?
Yeah, so we have several of our districts that are working on Grow Your Own programs, where they'll identify kids through programs, work them through career paths to move them on in to be teachers. Some of those are providing scholarships. Some of our districts are doing that. There is a program, the Institute for Education, Urban Education, and Prep KC that will launch a program for pathways for students in the urban core. 6 of the urban districts that Prep KC work with are involved in the program. They'll identify students. They'll then provide them grant programs, scholarships to go get their degree. And after they've done that, then they'll come back and they'll serve in the urban core for our district. So the area is excited about that. That's in cooperation with UMKC and the work that they're doing to provide educational programs and staff for our kids.
Is that the wave of the future, you think, to put these incentive programs in place? Because you got to try to do something, right? Because teachers are retiring, and I mean, we can keep them around for 4 years instead of 2, but you're really just, that's a drop in the bucket.
I'm going to tell you, it's the wave of the past.
Okay.
When I graduated in 1971, a few years ago, I grew up, didn't really have any money, and I got what they call a National Student Defense Loan. There was also a Missouri grant, and then I went to work and was able to pay those off. So we've kind of come full circle. We're in a workforce shortage in our schools just like we are anywhere else. And we don't get the number of applicants that we used to. We don't have the number of students that are going in to be educators. Sometimes we're our worst enemies in terms of not, kind of telling kids, don't go to education. It is an honorable and a valuable vocation, and we just got to get that message out so that we get more of our kids in the career paths and the pipelines to be teachers.
We've seen many substitute teachers answer the call over the years, but still shortages in that regard. Is that still an issue, finding subs?
It is going to be a shortage. In our survey, we know that we still have our districts that are going to struggle with subs. And that affects not just the classroom, but it also affects where we are in terms of being able to provide professional development. If those teachers need to be able to come out to do a day or two of professional development, we've had to cancel some things with the cooperating school district because we just couldn't get subs. So, and those subs are for the classrooms, but they're also for our paraprofessionals, our bus drivers, our secretaries, and that subs are going to continue to be a problem.
There's no end-all be-all answer to this, but you're just chipping away.
There is. We chip away. We try to identify what our resources are. We look at what the state has tried to do, Senator Black and his work, what we've been able to do with the retirement system to bring some of our teachers back to work in some of the hard to fill positions without it harming their retirement. So we're trying all kinds of strategies. But again, this is all about people in the end. And when the teacher goes in the classroom and they close that door, we've got to have high quality people in that classroom to work with kids. We know if we do that, we get good academic performance. So
right, not just about quantity, but quality. We'll leave it there for today. Kenny Southwick, good to see you again, my friend. KMBC 9 News has you covered with everything you need to know before the start of the school year. Look for coverage on air and online at KMBC.com.